Everybody, today is Tuesday, September 19th. Today I thought we'd do something a little bit different. Today, instead of Forrest Fenn Says What, I thought we would do Fandango Key to the Wind, a little introduction to this treasure hunt. Let you guys know what's hidden, where it's hidden, and what you get if you solve the treasure hunt. But first, before we get to Fandango, I've got a couple cards in the mail I want to go through. Dear Cowlazars, please enter me for the drawing of the Forrest Fenn book. Since I spend so much time on this treasure hunt, I do forget to feed my cat. As you see, my cat is meanwhile on her own hunt for gold. And there it is. Mr. Thompson. Hey, it's Mr. Thompson from Germany. He's the one who sent the play sets for the kids. So thanks, Mr. Thompson. That's cool. From the old world. That's right, Germany. So you're in. And if you win, I'll figure out shipping for you. Here's one from Beth from Edgewater, Florida. Hey, Mike and the boys. I enjoy your vlog. I'd like my own copy of The Thrill of the Chase. Thanks, Beth. Beth from Edgewater. All right, Beth, you're in. Great Falls, Montana. We like your vlog and have been watching Forrest Fenn Said What. Keep it up. Keep it going. Thanks, Patrick. Hope to get that signed book. Patrick from Great Falls, Montana. All right, Patrick, you're in. Whoa, look at that one. From the Denver Museum of Nature and Science. Hey. Mike, please enter me into the drawing. My original book's full of scribbles, highlights, notes, and failed solutions. I would love to have a clean signed copy to add to my collection. Peter's from Littleton, Colorado. All right, Peter, and if you go look for Forrest Fenn, I guess you know where to park, right? We got a letter from Lorinda from Auburn, New York. Let's see what Lorinda's got to say. I get it open here. Oh, look at that. Dear Mike, just a little note to say hi, hello from Auburn, New York. Hi. Thanks so much for your vlog. My children and I are really enjoying it. Please enter us in the drawing. Thank you, Lorinda from Auburn, New York. You got it, Lorinda. You are in. And that's it for the cards. So, if you haven't heard, I'm not giving away not one, but 2 copies of The Thrill of the Chase. And we're going to do that in October. I think we're going to do it October 23rd, somewhere around there. But first, we got to get to 1,000 subscribers. So we are at 990 subscribers as of right now. 10 more, people. That's all we need, 10 more. If you know anybody that's interested in treasure hunts, if you know somebody who doesn't never even heard of what a treasure hunt is all about, send them the videos. Maybe they'll subscribe. You never know. Okay, Fandango Key to the Wind. Check it out. Fandango is the name of the fox. This is Fandango. Here's the back of the book. Here's what it says. Somewhere on Mount Desert Island, Maine, Fandango lost Neptune's gift to the wind, a golden key. Read through the story, view the pictures, and uncover the clues concealed in the pages of the book. The first person to solve the riddle and locate the key will be rewarded with a treasure worth over $10,000. The location of the key can be found by solving clues both verbal and visual. And as you can see, as I do a quick scan through the book, lots of pictures, right? Now this treasure hunt, it masks Masquerade, or it ties into Masquerade. They kind of did it similar to Masquerade. You see the words around the border of every picture. So there's a couple things I want to go through before we actually get into the book. When the Sea King Neptune falls in love with the goddess of the wind, he attempts to send her a token of his affection, a golden key. He seeks the help of Fandango, the clever fox, to deliver his gift. But when Fandango reaches the goddess, he discovers the key is lost. Where the key is lost is the mystery of Fandango. Somewhere on Mount Desert Island, Maine, a golden key is hidden. The location of the key can be found by reading through Fandango and uncovering the clues concealed in the pages of the book. Be the first person to solve the riddle and locate the key, and a treasure worth over $10,000 will be yours. The location of the golden key can be found by means of clues both visual and verbal. Can you find the key? All right, the treasure. To find the treasure, the reader must decipher the clues in Fandango. The clues will point the reader to the location of the lost key. Along with the key are instructions on how to retrieve the treasure. The treasure, valued at over $10,000, is secure in a safety deposit box. The finder of the key may keep the treasure or claim the cash value, minimum $10,000. The key is in an accessible public place and is not hidden on private property. The reader does not need to be present on Mount Desert Island to solve the riddle. This is not a game of chance nor sweepstakes. You do need skill, imagination, and a willingness to hunt for treasure, along with the desire for adventure. So, the official rules, a couple snippets here. Contained within the book Fandango are clues both visual and verbal. The key to the master riddle can be solved by using your intellect and skill. Chance will not lead you to the treasure. The reader does not need to be present on Mount Desert Island to solve the riddle. The reader does need to be present on Mount Desert Island to recover the golden key. So, you should know beforehand where you're going to look for the key, is what that says to me. You have to go to the Mount Desert Island to actually get the key to the safety deposit box. Nothing has been hidden or placed on private property. To discover the key, the reader must obey all laws. The book was first introduced to the public on June 29, 2007. This has been out for 10 years, people. 10 years and nobody's been able to find it. So should we not even attempt it because it's not there anymore? Remember breakfast, tea, and bourbon. For 6 months, people were looking in the right spot, but they didn't actually find it. So yes, we should actually try and figure out where this thing is. The treasure hunt will run until the riddle has been solved and the winner verified, or November 26, 2020. That's about 3 years from now, whichever is sooner. Open to all except where prohibited by law. Anyone anywhere in the world can uncover the clues and solve the riddle to discover the key. The actual treasure is contained in a safety deposit box in a secure location. Should the treasure be unclaimed at the end date, the value of the treasure, over 10 grand, will be donated to a charity of the sponsor's choice. The website is followthefox.com if you'd like to read up on it or get a copy of the book. And then here's a couple questions. The author stresses that while the key is indeed hidden, it is not buried, and he hopes treasure hunters won't be running around with shovels digging up people's lawns or Acadia National Park property. The majority of the desert island, Maine desert island, is this Acadia National Park. Doesn't mean the key is in the park, but it could be. Can the treasure be found only at a certain time of year or season? No, the treasure can be found year-round, maybe harder to find in the snow. Is the treasure in a hard-to-get-to place, like up a ladder trail or out on a cliff or on a buoy? No, it's in an easy-to-get-to place, except if you're in a wheelchair. So, kind of similar to breakfast, tea, and bourbon, right? Something is hidden. He won't say what it is. It's in a safety deposit box. We have to go find the key that opens that box, the golden key. The story is about this fox, who I'm assuming is running around the island, Mount Desert Island, and loses the key. We have to figure out where he lost the key and go get it. We keep the treasure, which he says does relate to the story. Don't know what the treasure is. I haven't read the book yet. Each illustration contains at least one key. How many can you find? Each illustration contains one key. So what do we notice in this picture right here? We notice follow his nose for pleasure. Sly cunning fox, Fandango, follows his nose for pleasure. So we've got words, we've got certain letters that are in red, which I'm assuming will spell something. I'll break out the Scrabble tiles and go through these. But if each picture, oh, there it is. Do you see it? Do you see where the key is? Right here on the tree. Those are all keys. Now, I don't know if that's just a fun little thing to find or if there's an actual clue in each of these pictures as far as the key. How about this one? Look at that. Where's the key in this picture? Key. I see a 1653 on a treasure chest. I see 3 dolphins. I see what presumably is King Neptune. But I don't see a key. Where's the key at? Interesting. So, oh, there's the key. Right there by the treasure chest. Look at that. That's the key right there. All right. So I'm assuming each picture contains a clue. So the way I've read up on this is a master riddle. So in other words, there's clues in the book that forms words, and that sentence is the master riddle. And you solve that master riddle, and that tells you where the key is on the island. A measure of gold hidden away, a gift for the wind, a keepsake. So this one's like a collage of all different pictures, and there's the key right there. So, I don't know if I want to go through every one here. Oh, look at that. Hey, does this look familiar? Look at that. Remember our little video of that signpost in Alaska? Doesn't that look like that with all the signposts, with all the signs? Pretty cool, huh? I wonder if that's supposed to be that, actually. Duck Cove, Kennebunkport, Bar Harbor. Bar Harbor is actually on the desert island. 131491 is the license plate of the car. See, there's all these things we would have to research and have to figure out what these mean. So the first step, what I'll do is I will go through, and all these letters that are in red, I'll go through and figure out what the word is. All right, so that's Fandango, everybody. I just wanted to give you an intro. A treasure worth a minimum of $10,000 in a safety deposit box. We have to find the key that opens that box. It's on Mount Desert Island is the name of it, right? So, you know, with Forrest Fenn, we've got the Rocky Mountains. With Breakfast Key and Bourbon, it was all the 48 states. At least this is contained to an island. Now, it's a very large island. And what I may do is get a map. If we actually get into these clues, I'll actually print out a map of that island. So I'm going to read the chapter where the Fandango the Fox introduces himself. It's a poem. It rhymes, but the rhyming scheme is in the middle of sentences, so I'm going to see how this comes out here. I modestly introduce myself. My name's Fandango. I was born a fox, and I will die a fox. But in between, I want to live a life that Forrest talks about long after I have graced the scene. It's not easy knowing who you truly are, or what you're looking for, or where you'll go, until you find something you deeply care about and lose it. That's how I came to know. It sounds like green eggs and ham. What matters to me most, I've gained and lost. A lot of things in life, and I've grown wise with it. So now that you and I have crossed paths, I'll help you open up your eyes. No fox is an island, though we try to be, because it beats depending on other predators for help or spending your own time helping other fools get by. No fox an island, but here in Maine, we can at least be islanders. My story, then, unfurls on island territory. Acadia, an old jewel on a chain of stone, a place where all that is and was is held, or is it trapped together, man and nature, myth and history. Understand? I mean, there's more here than the surfaces. Enough of my wild ramblings. Here's a trail worth following, so stay right on my tail. So it sounds to me like it is in Acadia. So it is in the park Acadia on Mount Desert Island. So that even narrows it down even more. I know it's a huge park, but still, it's in Acadia. Now, he says, stay right on my tail, and then there's a picture of Fandango right here. So let's real quick, let me look at the letters. D-L-I-A-S-N. Yeah, I'm going to have to get the Scrabble letters. D-L-I-A-S-N. Anagram to Lades? L-A-I... No. Lands? I don't know. I'll get in the next video, I'll get the Scrabble tiles and have all these worked out. But it sounds like Fandango is giving us the clues on where the key is. And then there's more, and I'll go into it. I wanted to hear what you guys think. You want to get into this? You want to actually try and solve this thing? Or do you just want to stick with Forrest Fenn? Put in the comments down below what you think. Next video, I'm going to show you the map where I'm going to put in the push pins where everybody's from. It's kind of fun for me to see which state has the most people that have responded to the videos. And maybe what states that don't have any at all. I wonder if I've got anybody from Maine out there. Actually, Maine sounds familiar. I think there is somebody from Maine. So if there's anybody that lives close enough to this desert island, the Acadia National Park, that could actually go look if we ever get to that point, that would be awesome. Shoot me an email. Is there anybody out there that's worked on Fandango Key to the Wind that's been to the island and already done a search? Let me know in the comments below or shoot me an email. And yeah, 10 more subscribers, guys. We may even do that book giveaway earlier than the 23rd. I don't know yet. I'm playing it by ear. It'll be a YouTube live, so everybody can see what's going on. 2 books. Like the video, subscribe, share, comment. There's a donate button down below. I'm trying to save up to buy a camera, a real camera, so I'm not using this phone. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
Okay, we are playing hide and go seek. I am running right now to hide. So my little brother is here. We're just like the Dopey brothers. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna hide. He's gonna try to find me. Could I hide in my dad's sturdy lunches? Oh crap, oh crap.
Boys, you want to take a bath? No?
I just heard my brother.
Alright, Chris and Eric, come here. Just gonna go with the Legos or what? Eric, Chris, come here.
Wait, Eric is trying to find me.
Do what?
Eric is trying to find me.
Oh, alright, go get him, Eric. And then we gotta come up here and pick this stuff up. Is he hiding? I think he's in the bathtub. No? Uh-oh. There you go. We'll look for him.
Oh my god. So, no way, no way. He's not biting. He's not biting. He is not biting. I can see you, but Dang it. I was right here the whole time, Dad.